Hey, this is Gun Gaming from the future with a big glorious beard. Just to remind you, this footage is a little bit older. I don't do this as my full-time job, but I am committed to being the dad who reviews the ship pledge values. I'll give you information about the loaners, and all of that information is still the same. I hope you enjoy. All right, I'm tired. It's the end of the day, and it's the end of a long Invictus launch week. But we're going to cover one of my favorite starters. I've recommended this forever. It's the thing I bought for my spouse when she got the game. That's what I bought for recommended for my brother. That's what I bought for my friend. I think, in my opinion, the Mustang is the best all-around starter. Why is that? At least the $45 options. Okay, why is that? Let's get into it. Oh,
Your insurance claim.
first, it has a 40-second claim timer, so that's nice. We're just gonna give that a little second here. Let's call in the beta as well. All right, so we're gonna have to wait 4 minutes for the beta, but that's okay. I'm gonna walk you through what each of these options are, why you might want to get one, why even the Delta might be one you want to spend some money on, even if you just have that in game, and why the Alpha still remains a good option. So first things first, let's go over to the web browser and just show you what we're looking at here in Urkel. So if you see here, we're going to reset. You get a nose turret, and then you have 2 optional size 1 weapons. I think, for me, laser cannons can make some sense here. That way you are working with 2 size 2s and 2 size 1 laser cannons. That way you get just a better sustained DPS out of this. And you can do like a fire group 1, fire group 2. It is nimble enough that you're able to line those shots. So I think for me, that's kind of one cool thing that you have going here. I will say the Gamma is locked in at 2 size 1s. So just to kind of give that reference for everyone. Biggest difference with the Delta is you're going to get these 2 Jericho size 3 rocket pods. So that's cool. Otherwise, like this turn rates and everything of these ships, the speeds are the same. I don't understand what the Gamma is giving you, really. And I know that's a weird thing. HP 8700, 8700, like they used to be more different. 8700. So yeah, I think like the Alpha is probably the best all round. The nice thing about the Delta is it just comes preloaded with weapons, but I don't get it otherwise. Like, let's just go ahead and show you the Alpha real quick. You do get 4 SCUs of space on this now, and this was one of the biggest differences with the ship, was just making it so that people could actually do cargo missions. And being able to do cargo missions, being able to do package delivery missions in the starter ship was a great way for newer players to get started in like a lower intensity friction type of gameplay. The way they implemented this was actually really cool. This was kind of just like unused space on the ship, and you can see opening the cargo bay. You have pull catches to release because Consolidated Island also has a soul, and it just drops down this kind of longer tray here. Go ahead and turn it on. The annoying thing is you have to kind of slide it right in there, and it's a pain in the butt, but it is technically feasibly possible when you're ordering cargo to bring it somewhere. That works actually really relatively well. So anyway, for me, totally a cool part of how they redid the ship, and being able to get this as one of the starter ships makes a big difference. For me also as well, it has a design language that makes sense to you as somebody who's like, oh, spaceship. It's easy to see the HUDs. It is easy to see outside of the windows. All of your HUDs are like in a consolidated outline joined area here. Your visibility is phenomenal. One of the best visibilities you get in the entire game. The only thing blocking you is this HUD instrument panel is a little large. Again, I might have wanted to have seen that reduced in size just a little bit, but if I get up, you're gonna see the nose is right in front of me anyway. So it's not that much of a difference. It looks super nice. You're getting those 2 lasers up front. yeah, I wish I could add the other two now, but we're gonna take the Delta. We're gonna go take out the Delta when we go fight. So that's the look of this ship. I did not buy a Gamma because it costs money. What are you doing? What's going on here? Okay, cool. Did we survive that? Apparently. And it's now just upside down. We just fell out upside down and made a superhero landing. So I guess that's fun. So for me, the beta is, I don't get it, honestly. I think, you know, it's supposed to be one of these like Pathfinder vehicles. I don't really know what to say. It's supposed to be a Pathfinder vehicle. You miss out on cargo space and it costs $10 more. I mean, you're not really getting any other utility out of it. I mean, I don't. Increased range for longer duration flights. Like, I don't really that we care about that much on these little size 2 ships. I don't. Like, you just, all this space is just wasted now. It doesn't do, it literally does nothing for you. You can't open it, can't even store weapons in it. It's not like it's keeping components. You can see those same beautiful cockpit design, that beautiful closed clamshell there. You would think like, oh yeah, can I get up and go through that like back door that's behind me into the back of the ship? I don't know, that could be cool, wouldn't it? Come on, exit seat. Exit to rear. Okay, there we go. Gotta make sure you go the right way. So instead of the cargo space, you are gonna get a nice little bed. So the question is, how much is the bed worth to you? And also, why can't they do a ramp? You do get a toilet. So, you know, I always kind of make some jesting about this, but it remains a thing for me, which is like, yeah, it does have that, but that is worthless. I don't get it. I do not understand beds. I do not understand people who value beds, and I certainly don't understand them in ships like this where it's just actual wasted space. At least it's costed appropriately with this ship, where it's like, I mean, a $10 upgrade for people who are like, no, I want to have a bed in my ship. Like, I get that. I guess I can understand if you really want it, go ahead and pay for that. But in-game cost is basically the same, so it's $655 instead of $642. So really, very little cost to that ship. If you just want one that you can bed log in, there you go. That works. But if that's what you're looking for, just get an Aurora. I don't. You know, like that's why I don't recommend the Aurora, because I just don't value something that is A, buggy as hell, and B, just doesn't really have a purpose in the game. All right, now let's take this out, and we're going to go ahead and take down a high-risk bounty target, or attempt to, rather. Let's see if the Delta can really pull it off. All right, let's go. Come on, man, calm down. James Hairball Masterson. All right. No missiles on this bad boy, though. So you're just going full rocket pods. We're going to swap over here. A Vanguard Warden. So this is going to be... We're going to want to come at him from, like, above. Let's check out who his companions are. Buccaneer and Gladiator. All right, let's take those out first. We're just going to push past... we got one up here, too. What do we got? Talon Strike. Okay. That one's probably going to be the most annoying for us, so let's focus in on him. Boost past. Try to get down his shields real quick. his talons are squirrely little mothers. If our shields get hit too much, that's gonna get felt. Let's flip past. Then we'll come back at him after we move out. Oh, no, not good. Good, not good. Let's try to give ourselves some. Okay, we did move past the Vanguard, so that's luckily working for us.
Weapon systems destroyed.
Oh, no, we lost a wing.
Target has been destroyed.
All right, cool. So we get a kill there. I mean, maybe if we wouldn't have gotten paired against the... We'll just try to ignore the Gladiator. Let's take down the Buccaneer. That's going to be our biggest threat here. Fragile wings are going to be your downfall on this thing. Let's go ahead and just pump a little bit of juice back into each of the other systems, but mostly keep it on. Need to work on nose fighting, but oh my gosh, just being able to see. Just being able to see, man. You can just head track targets like nobody's business. Come on, but the Buccaneer, dude. It's like, you know why the ship is #1 right now. Oh, you are pushing that G safe. Okay, it's hard to know if those rockets actually hit. All right, we got another one. All right, the Gladiator's rough just because, yeah, he's got that turret gunner on top. All right, so it's a bit of a push against the Vanguard, obviously. I was really hoping to get on an HRT to get paired up against maybe like a Scorpius or something like that. But like with 4 different targets, yeah, I think MRTs are really where you got to settle with a Delta. But definitely doable for MRTs. And I could have probably pulled that off if I flew a little bit smarter. And I worked on my skill a little bit more. So I do think that like with a little bit more skill, you could really make this ship work. And I think that's a great, it just is the best starter for the Alpha in that you are getting 4 weapons. You do have to buy 2 of them, but you get that cool modularity feeling early on in the game of being like, oh, I upgraded my ship. So when you're recommending it to someone, it's the better option. It's the better option. Just is the better option. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to argue for anything else. So just to kind of give a roundup here on where we are for game packages. And we'll go by MSRP. So the Invictus MR starter pack was going to get you for $40.50. You still can buy that technically. The Avenger Titan is one that's usually recommended. And if you could get this for $56, that's what I'm going to recommend over the Mustang Alpha. I mean, the Mustang Alpha is great, but like, get the Avenger Titan. It's a better ship. And then I would say the C8X Pisces Expedition, not really worth the $60. You're better off getting a Mustang Alpha than a Pisces Expedition. Now, why do I say that? So Mustang Alpha here, we'll go for Pisces Expedition. So your sustained fire is just infinitely better on a Mustang Alpha. You're getting 4 cargo, which is the same. Pisces Expedition is only 515,000 in-game too, so it really is just like kind of a ripoff. I don't understand why. But yeah, Freelancer is the best bang for the buck, hands down. Like the Arrow is 90. You're spending $35 more to get 2 ships instead of just 1. The Cylon is stupid. The Titan is way better, and you save $10. So I don't know. There you go. That's my whole rundown of when you're pledging starters. Share this with your friends. Hopefully this can help improve some of your thoughts. You might have some FOMO, wishing that you would have got yourself a Mustang instead, and that's okay. But until next time, good luck out there. Have some fun. Try your best to keep on gaming.